How to spot and avoid bad women. 1. If she act like a whore, she's probably one. More often it's the man that approaches women. But in this case it's the woman that makes a move. They have their seductive maneuvers that they use to lure men. Also be mindful of the kind of friends they keep. Because they are likely to hang around other whores. Powerful men usually fall victim for these kind of women, mostly because they instinctively love uncultured women. Some of these could even be young girls who generally love getting involved with old powerful men. 2. She operates at special times. These are women who love black and dark nights. When the sun goes down, it's their time to flourish. They cannot be found during the day. Only in the pitch black evenings. They thrive in the night. If you are a powerful man, or you want to be one, make sure you are never in company of bad influence, especially in night hours. If you are married already, don't be caught at wrong places with wrong people at wrong times. If you are a married woman, don't take a business trip or go for a late night dinner with your male boss, just the two of you. No, don't. No matter how business-centric the dinner. 3. She has special dresses. She wears the dresses of a harlot, i.e. a prostitute. If you are a woman, there are certain dresses that you must never wear. You may think it's fashion, but that's not how men see it. They think you are screaming for their attention. A winner ought to dress decently. If you are not a whore, but often dress like one, then you are giving men a wrong impression and a bad signal. Do not dress in suggestive and revealing ways. Your dressing plus your body language conveys a lot about you. It sends a message that you are after something. So don't expose your breasts, arms, shoulders and thighs and expect men to watch and do nothing. No. Because your revealing dressing is sending signals that cause vibrations inside a man's trouser. And those vibrations won't stop until a certain desire has been satisfied. Ladies, always dress graciously, do not dress in evocative or sexy ways. Makeup should enhance your beauty, but do not stretch it too far. Simplicity is often excellent. 4. She has a history. Sometimes powerful men set their eyes on a woman, and without getting to know her, they already see a potential wife. The myth of love at first sight has cost powerful men their businesses, marriages and ruined their reputation. It is a good thing to know your man or woman before you commit yourself. Reason being, some people probably have a bad history. Not getting to know the person will cost you a great deal. Don't let the sweetness of a relationship blind you. Never be afraid of getting to know the dark side of a person because you feel it will ruin the relationship. You may discover they are not what you think they are. This is way better than wasting years and even decades on something that will end up horribly bad for the both of you. Love is sweet when it's good, but when it's bad it's hell. Your regret in 5 minutes will far outweigh all the good years you had together. Getting to know someone will guard you from unnecessary heartaches. This is one of the reasons extremely wealthy people end up in divorce. It's even worse for Hollywood celebrities, it boils down to history issues. 5. She is strident. Strident women are easily noticeable. There are various means in which some women are strident. It's in the way they talk or it could be their appearance. Their dressing is always out of proportion. They laugh very loud and they giggle more often than necessary. Their dressing literally screams for attention as they want all eyes to turn and look. And if you don't compliment them, they assume you are jealous. Next time you see such a person, just say to them, "Hey, you look very funny today." Wait for their reaction. Then say, "It's a joke." You'll be surprised the stupid look in their faces. 6. She is obstinate. An obstinate person is basically someone who is stubborn. These type of women don't listen. They never obey instructions. They never take advice. For a married woman it is especially wise to submit. Submitting is not a sign of weakness, just as being stubborn is not a sign of strength. There is a thin line between strength and foolishness. Girl power does not mean fighting authority. This will only make men defensive. They might support you for a particular moment, but it doesn't mean that they agree with you. Men are territorial and love authority. So anytime that authority is threatened, they will fight back vehemently. Instead of respecting women's rights, they'll see those rights as abnormal, and they'll perceive women as freaks. An obstinate, stubborn woman is a dangerous person to marry. If you think you'll change her, good luck. 7. She is always lurking and loves going out. She never stays at work and she never stays at home. She never takes care of work and she never manages her home properly. She substitutes good character for going out. She is always on the loose. If you get involved with such a woman, you are surely condemned to a life of consuming misery every day. It's a good thing to go out and refresh, but you won't get anything done if you are always out. The time you spend out is as good as wasted. Go out and have fun, but don't act like a 16-year-old teenager in a 30-year-old body. Display a level of maturity and adulthood in your actions and habits. 8. She desires a man real bad. A woman who desires a man real bad is always lurking in the streets. She loiters in every event wishing some men will take notice. She is often looking for an opportune time to strike. Their insatiable desire can only be satisfied by having a man. They want a man for several reasons. 1 is because they want money. 2 is because they want opportunities that the man can bring on the table. 3 is because they want sex. 4 is because they are hoping for a long-term relationship with the powerful men. Be careful of a woman who wants you, man, real bad. She is not in love. She is delusional. If you give her too much room to maneuver, she will eventually bring you down. 9. She gets physical pretty quick. First, she gives you the impression that she loves you real bad and she can't stop thinking about you. Then she gets physical, taking advantage of your sexual gullibility. She touches you here and there. The next thing, a hug. Then a sincere kiss. Subsequent hugs will be characterized by her pressing some parts of her body against you real hard. This gesture from the woman will send signals into a man's trouser. If you walk alongside them, they never leave your presence and will often be making an effort to touch you. She'd always want to hug you or hold you tight. She is cognizant of the fact that most men lack the proper self-control to resist a woman's touch. She also knows that a man can easily be sexually provoked by a sense of sight. But her ultimate weapon is to cause the men to succumb by touching him. By the same token, some men have a habit of touching, holding and hugging sisters inappropriately. 10. She is sexually bold and wild. When she comes across her target, she often wants to have an affair. First, she talks about intimate things. Then she acts like Saint Mary, the Virgin Mother of Jesus. The next thing she does is getting close with her target, like really close. Then she comments about how your tie brings out the eyes. She gets physical violently. Just the way men like it. The confusing signals, saint and sexually bold and wild, are captivating and stimulating to most men. Hence they fall victim. And that's because most powerful men seem to have high sex drive. Their great financial ambitions seem to come along with an uncontrollable sexual craving. And word of advice, if you are rich, don't marry a poor person unless you know what you are doing. She tends to be very jealous and she can even kill to keep you for herself. Thanks for watching.